Great.
Physical?
Yeah, it was a good go.
How's the tackling going?
Great.
Are you happy with your guys, upset with your guys, just a normal Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday. Yeah, I thought that would be good, Teddy. I mean, I thought they came focused. Obviously, you got to learn nuances of a different team, and coming off of a game that did some things well and some things we didn't do well. I thought the guys really responded well. I had good practice.
You mentioned yesterday the whole idea of facing a team for the first time and consistency, all of that. Is Nebraska's different enough that causes problems? Is it similar enough to others?
Yeah, no, it's a challenge. I mean, it's a challenge from a standpoint schematically, getting to know their personnel. We did a lot of off-season things. And everybody evolves with their team and how they're doing things. Obviously, we're a little bit different than we were a year ago in a couple different areas, and so are they. Try to do as much research as we could preparing our guys for the trip. Obviously they take pride in their state with the program and unconditional support, unconditional, I think the best term is love for their program. I mean, whatever, since the 60s, I think, or 70s, they've had straight sellouts. I mean, there's no doubt what's important in that state. There's no doubt what's important to that university, and it's impressive. So, thank goodness we're not playing the whole state. We're just playing the 11 that are on the field, and that's a challenge in and of itself. Bo and his staff do a tremendous job. I've got a ton of respect for Bo and his staff. Rich Fisher, the receiver coach, and I lived together in Colorado when we were GAs together. So, a lot of guys I know on the staff, they're great guys, and they do a tremendous job.
Did you start checking out tape right when signing day was done?
Well, we just do our winter studies and then our summer studies. So, I in the off season, I first start always with a kicking game. So I did that probably in the winter, and then when we did our summer studies of our opponents. I don't know when we do it. Probably after spring ball and through June.
What makes their kicking game so good?
Well, they got 5-star athletes, right? There you go. Chris's website, athletes. I mean, they got great talent. I don't think there's a guy on their program that's even visited us. So, it's not about talent; it's about who executes in the moment. And obviously, they're incredibly talented. So it's going to be a huge challenge.
With Jared Crick being out for the year, do you think that's going to impact their defensive line at all, or does it matter?
Well, they've got a wave, Tina. They not only roll guys through on first and second down, but then they've got a wave of guys that they put in nickel situations. Carl and the defensive staff do a really good job of playing to their players' strengths. They're very aggressive on the perimeter. They locked Michigan State down now. I mean, Michigan State couldn't get off the press. They couldn't get open. Now that defensive line, has that extra step or two to be able to get home, and that was the key to their success. I mean, they really battered around Kirk and really pressed and locked down the receivers. I thought watching the tape was very impressive.
Did that kind of surprise you, though, what they did to Michigan State last week?
I can't say that I've watched Michigan State every game from a standpoint. The cut-ups, we do some things similar, but we do some things differently. But, yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of respect for those receivers in East Lansing and to see what they did. And Kirk, obviously, is one of the best quarterbacks in this league. So to see what they did was very, very impressive, to say the least.
What's going to be the key for you guys to kind of put up the numbers you put up against Indiana against this Nebraska defense?
Well, number one, not have the next game hangover. Not think that everything smells like roses that we do, and we got to execute. We got to start fast. I mean, it's there's no secret to what their success level's been there in Memorial Stadium. I mean, it's like playing in places like Kinnick and State College and the Horseshoe and up in Camp Randall and up in East Lansing. I mean, the crowd is a 12th person in the game. There's no question about that. And you've got to be able to focus in the moment and shut those things out and execute in all three phases.
What could a healthy Tyler Scott bring back to the D-line?
I think he's been our most consistent player, Teddy. So I think that consistency, a guy that loves football, plays with passion. He's made a lot of plays for us, and we could use some playmakers up front.
We saw him in there for some.
He's good to go.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.